I'd like to ask you your thoughts on Joseph-Aukuso's debut for the Wallabies.
He's got his Wallabies jersey on right now that he played
No, I
in.
don't. You can see me.
Jersey number
I don't.
22.
Are we going over the top? Because
Well, rugby people are. I mean, I saw him play that's what he did, everything that you would expect him to do.
Every generation has those rare athletes who break the mould. But in 2024, one name is sending shockwaves through not just one, but two professional sports. Joseph-Aukuso Suaalii isn't just crossing codes, he's redefining what's possible in professional rugby. Let's jump into the video and see the career of Joseph-Aukuso Suaalii. At just 20 years old, Suaalii has already commanded a whopping $1.6 million deal with Rugby Australia, making him one of the highest paid rugby prospects ever. But the price tag isn't what makes this story extraordinary. It's the journey behind it. Born to a Samoan father and an Australian mother, Suaalii's athletic gifts were evident from an early age. By 11, he was already playing against teenagers. By 14, he had multiple professional sports clubs fighting for his signature. The King's School in Sydney offered him a full scholarship, recognising a talent that comes along once in a generation. This wasn't just another talented kid, this was something different. His high school highlights reel became the stuff of legend. Rugby league, rugby union, basketball, athletics. Suaalii didn't just participate, he dominated. Former teachers recall a young man who combined natural talent with an unmatched work ethic, often training before and after school while maintaining excellent academic standards. Standing at 6 feet 5 inches and weighing 100 kilograms, Suaalii combines the explosive power of a winger with the agility of a dancer. His physical metrics are mind-boggling. A vertical leap of over 78 centimeters, acceleration from 0 to 20 meters that rivals Olympic sprinters, and the ability to bench press 140 kilograms at just 18 years old.
And the Wallabies and Sua'ali'i with a kick-off down the middle that Tom Wright worked hard to get on the end of, got his palm to it. Wright, Uru, Queensland red, just a second cap for him.
In rugby league, he's been clocked at speeds reaching 35 kilometers per hour, faster than many Olympic sprinters. But raw speed is just the beginning. His NRL debut for the Sydney Roosters wasn't just anticipated, it was historic. At 17 years and 208 days, Suaalii became one of the youngest players in the modern era to step onto an NRL field. The pressure was immense, but what followed was nothing short of remarkable.
Roosters, so the career is underway. Gamble tries a kick, Suaalii goes back there and forces the line drop out. Roosters will soak up whatever time they can here. Asako again.
Let's break down the numbers. In his breakthrough 2023 season, Suaalii scored 15 tries in 25 games, averaged 165 running meters per match, and made 92% of his tackle attempts. But statistics only tell part of the story.
Come on.
He's just hanging up there, just scanning and just making decisions. Looks so comfortable both on the ground, in position in 13. He's up and about, perfect, just squares up his defender, gets outside, has great vision.
Across that line they go. Sua'ali'i stands and feeds it back.
It was the moments of pure brilliance that set him apart. Remember round 15 against the Brisbane Broncos? Suaalii's leaping catch over Reece Walsh wasn't just spectacular, it was physics-defying. Or the defensive red against the Melbourne Storm in round 22, when he shot out of the line to shut down a certain try. These weren't just highlights, they were statements. But what sets Suaalii apart isn't just his physical gifts, it's his mental approach to the game. Former teammates describe a teenager with the professionalism of a 10-year veteran. While other players his age were finding their feet, Suaalii was already analysing game footage, perfecting his technique and pushing his limits in training. His daily routine is legendary among his teammates. Starting at 5 a.m, Suaalii's day involves 2 hours of skills work before team training, full team session focusing on game patterns and scenarios, individual strength and conditioning, recovery sessions including hydrotherapy and massage, evening video analysis and game planning. Now, as he switches to rugby union at the end of 2024, the sporting world holds its breath. The Wallabies haven't just signed a player, they've secured a potential generational talent. But what makes this transition so intriguing? Former Wallabies coach Eddie Jones believes Suaalii could revolutionise the fullback position. His aerial skills, combined with his size and speed, create match-up nightmares for any team. He's not just an athlete, he's a problem solver on the field.
Down, Tupo with a no-look ball to Wilson. Now Sua'ali'i. Lolosio looking for Sua'ali'i. He launches and sends a no-look ball away for right. Lolosio with a crossfield kick. Kellaway's out on the right-hand side. Kellaway beats one. Kellaway 10 away. It's a freakish...
Let's break down why Suaalii's skill set could be even more devastating in the 15-man code. First, aerial dominance. Rugby Union's emphasis on the contestable kick plays perfectly into his strengths. His vertical leap and timing make him nearly unstoppable in the air. Second, counter-attack ability. With more space and fewer defenders, his acceleration and footwork could be lethal from the backfield. Thirdly, defensive organisation. His experience reading plays in league will be crucial in organising the defensive line in Union. And finally, physical presence. His size-speed combination will make him a nightmare in both attack and defence, particularly in broken field play. His preparation for the code switch has been characteristically meticulous. Working with former Wallabies players, Suaalii has been studying the intricacies of Union, ruck positioning, maul techniques, and the more complex defensive patterns required in the 15-man game. Rugby analysts are divided on where he'll have the most impact. Tim Horan sees him as a fullback in the mould of Israel Folau, while George Gregan believes his future might lie in the centres, where his combination of power and skill could reshape the position. With the 2025 British and Irish Lions Tour and the 2027 Rugby World Cup on Australian soil, Suaalii's switch couldn't come at a more crucial time. The Wallabies, looking to rebuild after a challenging period, might have found their cornerstone. The implications extend beyond Australia. Northern Hemisphere clubs are already studying his transition closely. Could this spark a new era of cross-code development? Could future athletes follow his path, leveraging the best of both rugby codes? The next chapter of this extraordinary story is about to unfold. One thing's certain, whether you're a fan of league, union, or just appreciate sporting excellence, you won't want to miss what Joseph-Aukuso does next. History awaits. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on our latest content. Have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover? Drop them in the comments below. Until next time.